Egyptian sign Ra, the sun god, was born between July 16 to August 15. The color is gold and the planet is the sun. Produce with the sun sign of Cancer and Leo. Here is Ra, represented by some country. Some country has the symbol of this falcon man, and he's just like Horus. So Ra's children vary in two types, conservatives and charlatans. But as a rule, they tend to be very loyal, kind, determined, and organized. Sometimes they can be a little cruel, yeah, it's true, and like to argue to show that they are aware of a topic, yeah. Sometimes they are unbearable and lack diplomacy, that's Cancer and Leo for you. Sometimes snobby, cruel, selfish, and look down the poor. They like to be the center of attention, which is why they want to tell their story and achievements. As for work, they have great strength and potential, and this guarantees their success. They like to have a big family, yeah, that's true, love and feel they deserve the best, yeah. Very, very arrogant, want always material stuff. They tend to take leadership positions and have great creativity. They need smart people on their side. They are never the smart, but they are not smart. That's the thing. They are not smart at all. Your mission is to teach others to love and fight, but they must control vanity and arrogancy as well. They need to control arrogancy and the tendency to exaggerate or dramatize. So let's go to the encyclopedia. This was who's wrong. Icon. That's lie. When they came here already, there were earth already. You're not sure whether they are sun or what, I'm not sure. For one thing is sure, this being is the same as Lucifer, is the same as Enki, and they could be the same as Enki, Lucifer, and the Anunnakis, kings of the gods, the hell period in Egyptian. And once they came here, there's no hot sun. The sun was very cold. It's about 5 degrees, very nice temperature. Besides, the native people who were already here in some part of the earth preferred cold, to heat. They cannot bear the heat. The heat came later in life. That's when all his seed came along as well to him. And he can metamorphose, he can shape shift to many shape and forms. And imagine he have sex with himself. Oh my goodness. To create everything in human form. No, he didn't create. I'm so sorry. What they did was manipulate. A cobra, which in meat represent the eye of Ra. They are reptilian, they are reptilian dragons, and they did not create eyes. Not me, not at least not me. And when they came here, there were already natives, Terrans. What they did was to manipulate our DNA. And the sun was much cooler compared with today's sun, which I don't like. I hate the heat. I hate the heat. I love the cold. I'm just like a wolf. I love cold. I just can't take heat. I cannot take, really. I must be in a cold country. I must at least have 10 Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius, which should be around 22 Fahrenheit. I hate the heat. The sibilants symbolize two universals, principle of human life and rise, justice, and Ra was able to have created all form of life by calling them to existing. See, no, it's lying by uttering their secret names, and some unless he is a sorcerer. What he did was manipulate and recreated things that were already created by the source, the prime source. In some accounts, humans were created. It's a lie, lies. Jeez, what a nonsense! You have been created by him, not me. Go to and miss the first portion of the S. For one thing, they can take heat. I cannot. They cannot take cold. They need the heat. Those beings, they need the heat to burst their skin. Their scale, they got a scale on the back. Without they bask in the sun, they can die because there's no vitamin D. I can absorb vitamin D on my skin. I don't need the sun. If I get in the sun for a long period of stretch of time, I get very sick. I must abstain from the sun. I can get very sick because my bones can already absorb vitamin D. I don't need the sun. According to one myth, the first portion of the earth came into being when the sun god summoned it out of the watery mass of the north. In the midst of celestial cow, the sky was thought of a huge cow. The goddess met Ut. It's recounted how mankind plotted against Ra and how he sent his eyes, the goddess Sekhmet, to punish them. Sekhmet is like Bastet, the feline demoness. Extensions of the Ra power were often shown as the Eye of Ra, which were the female version of the sun god. See, he can transform anything. They set eyes at will. Ra had 3 daughters. Bastet, which is a version of himself, had 3 daughters: Bastet, Sekhmet, and Hathor, who were all considered the Eye of Ra, who would seek out his vigilancy. Sekhmet was the Eye of Ra and was created by the fire in Ra's eye. She was violent. And sent to slaughter the people who betrayed Ra. And don't misunderstand that the animals that we have at home, those domestic animals, has not anything to do with these creatures. No, they do not. What happens is wherever they go to, whichever galaxies and constellation they explore, they will take in DNA. You see? They will take DNA at will, and then they will transform themselves according to the native of the planets they invade. Sekhmet was the powerful soul. That has nothing to do with cat or dogs. Nothing to do with because dogs are bad, cats are bad. No, our cats and our wolves and our dogs has nothing to do, and our cows have nothing to do with those invaders. Sekhmet was the powerful warrior and protector, while Bastet was depicted as a cat when shown as a gentle and nurturing. So the Sekhmet one is a tiger, and the other one is a cat, domestic cat. Represent. Ra was taught to travel to Ate, to solar barques, called the Majet, the boat of millions of years, or morning boat, and the Mesekete, or evening boat. These boats took him on the journey through the sky in the Duat, the literal underworld of Egypt, while Ra was the Meseket. He was in his realm headed form. See, he can become anything. When Ra traveled in his sun boat, he was accompanied by various other deities, including the Sia and Hu, as well as the Heka. Magic power. They are sorcerer. They are reptilian sorcerer. Sometimes members of the Duenia helped him of his own, including Set, who overcome the serpent Apophis, and Mahen, who defeated against the monsters of the underworld. When Ra was in the underworld, he would visit all of his various forms. Apophis, the god of chaos, was an enormous serpent who attempted to stop the sun boat's journey every night by consuming it or stop it in its tracks if a hypnotic state. During the evening, the Egyptians believed that Ra sat as a tomb or in the form of a ram. The night boat would carry him through the underworld and back towards the east in preparation for his rebirth. This myth of Ra represents the sunrise and the rebirth of the sun by the sky goddess Nut. Thus attributed the concept of rebirth and renewal to Ra and strengthening his role as a creator god as well. When Ra was in the underworld, he emerged before Osiris, the god of the dead. Ra was represented in a variety of forms. The most usual form was a man with the head of a falcon and a solar disk on top and a coiled serpent around the disk. Other common forms are a man with the head of a beetle and his form of a capri, or a man with the head of a ram. Ra was also pictured in the full-bodied ram, beetle, phoenix, heron, serpent, bull, cat, or lion, among others. Scarabi beetle. He was most commonly featured with a ram's head in the underworld, and this form Ra is described as being the ram of the west, or ram in charge of his harem. In some literature, Ra is described as an Asian king with golden flesh, silver bones, and a hair of lapis lazuli. Beautiful. The chief cultic center of Ra, no pronoun, Ptolemy Kingdom, Heliops calendar, Sigurd over the Ra manifestation mass, refers to the soul of Ra. The worship creates massive in the 5th dynasty. Ra became a state of deity, and pharaohs had specially aligned pyramidal obelisks. Ra become more complex. Ogdo, Atum Ra. Those are just the same entity, but they can become anything. They can multiply themselves. It's called Bast is sometimes known as the cat of Ra. She is also his daughter by Isis. He is associated to Ra, instrument of vengeance. The sun god Ai. Bastet is known for decapitating the serpents. Apophis, Ra is son and named the god of chaos to protect Ra. Ra sent Bastet and Zionis to Nubia. Zionis. Sekhmet is another daughter of Ra. Sekhmet was depicted as Zionis of a large cat and was an eye of Ra, an instrument of the sun god vengeance. In one myth, Sekhmet was so filled with rage that Ra was forced to turn her into a cow so that she would not cause unnecessary harm. In another myth, Ra fears that mankind is plotting against him and sends Hathor. How coward if Daddy sent his other form, the form of a female, an animal to harming others. Another daughter of Ra to punish humanity. While slaughtering humans, she takes the form of Sekhmet. To prevent her from killing all humanity, Ra ordered that beer be dyed red and poured out on the land. Mistaking the beer for blood, Sekhmet drinks it and often become intoxicated. She reverts to her pacified form, Hathor. Yeah. We need to, I don't know, we need to guard ourselves for those people who are right, who offer good, good character. We need to safeguard ourselves and our family from those demons. These are all demons. Hathor is another daughter of Ra. When Ra feared the mankind explored against him, he sent Hathor as an eye of Ra. In one meet, Hathor danced naked. Oh my goodness! Oh, what a sight to behold! Imagine a snake, naked snake. Naked in front of Ra until he laughed to kill him of a fit of sulking, of bad humor. When Ra was without Hathor, he fell into a state of deep depression. Oh, don't tell me. Ptah is rarely mentioned in the literature of Old Kingdom pyramids. It's believed by some to be a result of the Ra-worshipping people of Heliopolis being the main writers of these inscriptions. Isis Amithias created a serpent to poison Ra and only gave him the antidote when he revealed his true name to her. Isis passed his name on to Horus, bolstering his royal authority. Apepos, called Apophis, was the god of chaos and Ra's arch-enemy. But this Ra is not good. He himself is a very bad entity. He likes to punish. So who said that this Apep is bad? He once said to lie just below the horizon line, try to devour Ra as Ra traveled through the universe. Why didn't he devour him? Well, for he can, these are demons, they can always resurrect themselves, reincarnated again. So that's about it for